Hello everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online as we continue to finish the Cardassian struggle. Whatever. We are Rear Admiral Lower Half 42, and as I logged on, I had some DOF missions to turn in, and they were diplomatic DOF missions, as we've been doing, and because of that, I have now hit rank 2 on the diplomatic scale. And you can see right here it says mission accolade complete console. I receive a new title choice, console. I am now a consul of the Federation. So I have now gone from that level 1 rank to the level 2 rank in Diplo. So with the rank 2, which is console, I get that accolade console. I get a title that I can select called console. I have a new personal ability. I can now transwarp to K7, and I get to select a single green quality duty officer. So the new transwarp option, if I open this up, I should see it, but it's not there yet. But supposed to have an option that says choose a destination, and then it should say K7. I may have to relog or whatever for that to show up. But that is a new ability I should have. Now I get to have a new duty officer as well, a green quality duty officer for free. And since I'm doing diplomat, never hurts to have another diplomat. So I'm going to choose diplomat and requisition, and we will take that alien. So that was my free duty officer I got. So we go to duty officers. And there's my new duty officer. Not quite yet. So, there we go. Another duty officer, and I have 40 total duty officers now. And so while we're right here and look at all these diplomatic missions I have available to me now, I'm going to go ahead and add some while we're sitting here. I believe we're in Bajoran space, or Beta Ursae, so that's why I'm getting a lot right here. But I definitely want to add these and start some new ones here. Okay, so that's 3 rare Diplo missions I just added. So that'll be nice. Hopefully those will succeed. And these others I'm just going to add as well. Oh, I'm maxed out now on what I can do for right here with what I have. So I got 4 going again, and we'll let those run. They'll take a while. And cool. I do have some skill points I can spend, so we'll put to weapon performance again. I told you I want to get that up all the way. That's very important with beam weapons, because I need all that power to the beams. So, because it drains a whole lot when you have a whole lot firing like I do. So, there we go. Okay. All right. Now we got all that set. There it is, Sherman system. Now it's showing up. So I can transwarp, you see, to Sol, or now I can also transwarp to K7. So that's another, just another little ability now that we have progressed up in Diplo. So increasing that Diplo rank definitely helps. As we go to the other ones, rank 3 buys us a whole lot. We get an envoy title. We get to be able to do first contact missions. And we get a blue quality duty officer. And we have an ability where we can grant diplomatic immunity, which also lets us go into Klingon space for the first time. And then we can also get a new transwarp ability where we can transwarp to Starbase 39. So, looking forward to getting to there. We need to get to 50,000, and we're just at 15,000 right now. So, yeah, we'll get there eventually. Alright, so that's doing its thing, and now it's time to do our next mission, Forging Bonds. Go down here to Forging Bonds. The Cardassians need Starfleet's help to stop True Way saboteurs. Admiral, your new assignment is to patrol the Algira system. The True Way considers themselves to be the true leaders of Cardassia, a sort of government in exile. As far as the Federation and Cardassia and Detapa Council are concerned, they're little better than terrorists. The True Way have been harassing ships throughout the sector, but the Algira system seems to be a focal point for their activity. Starfleet wants to know why. Patrol the system and assist any ships in trouble. Maybe the presence of the... oh yeah, I still need to rename my ship in the area will convince the True Way that their campaign against the Federation is more trouble than it's worth. And we get a lot of different options here for things. So let's accept this. Exit. Now the Algira system, I believe, yes, it's in Alpha Trianguli. So on the galaxy map, this is the Berta. It's the Berta sector. It's the Beta Ursae sector block, and then down here is the Alpha Trianguli. So we go to area map and we just set a course for Alpha Trianguli at the bottom of Beta Ursae. And look at all these ships. My ship cannot even navigate out of here. It's so crowded. Look at that. There are a lot of people on right now. At least around Deep Space Nine, that is. Alright, now let's head to Alpha Trianguli. Oh look, it's a kitty carrier. The Atrix. The Cation Atrix kitty carrier. Or Nyancat ship. Whatever you want to call it. We won't be flying that in this series. I may show it in some other videos, but it's kind of a cool carrier, but it's really slow. And more of a support kind of thing than
the desperate men and women of the True Way have turned to one of the Federation's greatest foes in an attempt to hold sway over Cardassia Prime. Starfleet must infiltrate into the heart of the New Dominion and douse the flames of war before they consume the entire quadrant.
So that was Spock again, telling us a bit about this area of space. I don't know if we ever saw this area of space actually in this TV show, or at least they never mentioned it. But this is actually the sector block where you will find the other space station, which we did hear about in Deep Space Nine. The space station that's kind of like tilted, and I forgot the name of it. It's actually our next mission, I think, after this one, called The Long Night. Yeah, DS9's sister station, which I just had a brain fart and forgot the name of. Terok Nor is the name of DS9. Impok Nor, that's the name of this one. Yeah, Impok Nor. So Impok Nor is in this system, and I believe it's like the Trivis system or something like that, which is in Alpha Trianguli. But I don't know if they actually ever mentioned that sector block in the TV series. I can't remember. But anyway, we'll get to that mission in the next episode. For now, it's to Algira, which is way down here at the bottom. Very close to Zeta Andromeda, which we haven't got to that part of space yet, which is over here, but we're going to get to, because a lot of the Mirror Universe episodes or missions are in this part of space. So we're going to hit all that. All this brown area right here is what we're loving for the whole Cardassian storyline. Alright, Algira system, enter Algira. Another beautiful, beautiful space drop here, where they've got just some awesome asteroids, and just space looks really, really nice. Captain, we are being held by a freighter. The computer shows that it's the SS Beatrice. Transferring to main view screen to any Federation or Cardassian Defense Force ships in range. This is freighter Beatrice en route to New Bajor. We have been attacked. Warp engines are offline. Shields are failing. We require immediate assistance. So let's go assist this freighter, which is being attacked, as we can see.
Ship is under attack.
one down. Oh, a couple of the ships beamed away. What do we got here? Got a ship attacking me. Oh, it warped away too. Got one left.
Target's shield has failed.
Cardassian ships are pretty tough. There we go. Alright. I took some damage, but we're okay. And there's the Beatrice. That was too close. Impulse engines are still online, and my engineer is working on getting the shields operational. I think we can make it to the nearest space dock. Thank you, Captain. So, we saved them. Good deal. Captain, several of the Cardassian ships broke away from the fight. They're setting a course for the nearby planet. Long-range scans show a sizable force of Cardassians and orbital platforms. They're protecting something, and they're using a lot of firepower to do it. So we need to see what's going on. It's our job, of course, to do that as the Federation. We are very good at spying on alien races and figuring out what they're doing and if we don't agree with it or not. That's for sure. So we have to defeat 3 Cardassian squadrons and 4 turret emplacements. Lovely. We're being held by a Cardassian battleship. Do you want me to put it on the main view screen? This system is sovereign territory of the True Way. We are operating a licensed mining facility, and your presence here is considered an act of war. Any attempt to approach will be dealt with in kind. And we're going to approach, of course, because that's what we do. Now, this part is a little hard because there are a ton of Cardassians, and there are going to be some Keldon-class ships, and then these orbital weapon platforms that continually fire at you. So this mission may die, but you'll just have to get back into the fight. I'm going to get me a squadron of Scorpion fighters out. They'll help a little bit. Take care of this Galler. Luckily, my cruiser here can take quite a beating. If you aren't an escort, you'd want to play this mission a little differently because you'll take a lot of damage and not survive very well. See, there's a Keldon down there. I do not like the cooldown time on the Scorpion fighter. That's a long cooldown time. They've increased that. It used to be very short. Now it's not. Alright, he popped photonic fleet, so that's gonna hurt. But we got him. Take out these 2 orbital platforms. Sweet. Some platforms up there. Let's get rid of them. Sweet. Let's take care of this one. said, this one. So being in a cruiser really helps, and we have a lot of heals here, so we haven't died. I'm able to constantly heal myself, which is nice.
Target's shield has failed. Rear shield failing. Right shield
Got him with my aft torpedoes. So, in a cruiser, we're able to withstand that fight if you're spec'd well, and you can constantly heal yourself. If you're in an escort, you may die a few times, but just come out swinging as much as you can. Alright, now we need to beam down and see what's going on. Scan the buildings for hidden items. So they're doing something down here that they were protecting, so we've got to find out what. And there is massive amount of crystal formations on this planet. So we have to scan 4 buildings. Now the way this map is laid out, let's see, there are 4 buildings are here, 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 and here. Now you could go up this way, but I think the best way to go is this way first. Because there's one on this level. Oh, and there are Cardassians along the way to fight. So, on this map, it's best to head left and not up first. And the reason why is because this is on the lower level where we are. Once we get up here, this is actually up on the top of the hill. And actually, this one is on the very top of the hill. And that's actually where you're going to find your suspicious activity. So start on the ground level one first. So that means kind of hang a left and go to this one. Basically, just go to the closest one first. And that's your best bet. Alright, so this will basically be, well, let's take out these Cardassians. Okay. So the very first thing we need to do is just come close to the building. We need to scan building. And that's the first one. Alright, nothing on this one. And we knew that. Now, you could go up this way, and that leads to the top. But, to be honest with you, the best thing to do is to backtrack back the way you came, because of the order of where these are, and because I know which one is going to have the suspicious stuff in it. Your best bet is just to come this way. Go back, and then turn around up here, and then go up this way. And that way you're going to hit this one, and then this one, and then this one. And then you'll end up going back down to this one, I think. So that's how it's done. Even though I'm taking these lock boxes, believe me, All I'm doing is deleting them as soon as I take them. They have and serve no purpose for me. In fact, I dislike the whole lockbox idea. Not that there's much I can do about it, but my only way to protest it is to just not. Fort of Vexor, I have defeated 500 Dominion and Cardassians.
Taking damage detected. Shield losing power.
Alright, so this is the basically first building or second building we come to that we get to scan after we take care of all these Cardassians. Sweet. I don't know what's down there. I guess they just have a force field. That's a very deep hole. Wonder why it's even there. Alright, we come close to this building and we'll scan it. Sweet. Nothing there. So we'll go around. And this happens sometimes, but there are actually Cardassians inside that rock face. And it's a bug, and they've never fixed it, but sometimes there will actually be Cardassians inside this rock face that you cannot target. If that happens, just keep moving on. There's nothing you can do about it. But I've had that happen to me. I've had my bridge officers fire continuously at this rock face, and it's kind of funny, but not funny at the same time. I want to check something real quick. My engineer, that's why she's not using it. I need to, no, not engineer 1, my board. Oh yeah, okay. I was just making sure she had all her abilities. Alright, this, after we take out these Cardassians, we will scan this building. So basically what we've done is, okay, now we're at this area here, and the top of the hill is this building when we go up there. But first let's scan this. Number 3. Captain, this appears to be a standard industrial, blah blah blah. I'll send data to the ship for further analysis. So there's actually something about this area that is interesting. But first we need to go up to the top and scan the last building. We're actually going to end up coming right back down to here. But we have to scan that last one first. now we can scan this building. And the energy readings I'm picking up here suggest a communications facility. The transmissions have been scrambled. My readings indicate that the Cardassians are indeed mining here, but they're using mined material to replicate ship parts. Lots of ship parts. It's as if they were preparing for military mobilization. I recommend we investigate the replication facility. And the replication facility is not this building, but it's actually back down where we came from in the last section. So we'll just run back down here. And believe it or not, that's the most efficient way of running to these facilities. Now there are going to be some Cardassians that spawn here, so prepare for battle. And there they go. And we got an accolade for finding this area, mining for secrets. Alright, so now we get to enter the replication facility. Before I enter, I'm just going to make sure that red alert goes away. Always try to do that. Alright, deactivate the facility defenses and shut down the industrial replicators. Now, these laser grids, you don't have to shut them down, but what happens is if you don't, you have more enemies to fight. They beam down turrets and all kinds of crap. So your best bet is to take down the laser security grids, and it just means less enemies you'll have to fight, and you'll have a better chance. So like I could totally walk through this right now, but what's going to happen is I'd get around the corner and there would be a ton of turrets and stuff waiting for me. So what I'm going to do is take down the field generator and then deactivate the laser grid, and that will help. And there's another one, just don't walk through it and you'll be okay. Like my bridge officers are doing and are totally walking through it right now. Not helpful. Alright, and here there's a bunch of Cardassians. Everything. Alright, we need to sabotage the replicators. So, after we take all the items, we will sabotage. And that's kind of funny. He just smashes the terminal. So we need to do 3 of them. And the last one. There we go. Now we need to find and destroy the command center. So I still want to deactivate this field. Disable the laser grid. There we go. Okay. Now we're still okay, I think. Alright, we're still good. There we go. Now we can go take over the control room. Now in here, a ton to take out. Basically just give it everything you got. Now we have to destroy the control room, which means firing on these control panels. That's one. Let's take all this stuff here. Take. There's the other one. And then one more. Way over here. Let's get all this stuff. Getting a lot of loot. Love that loot. Sweet. Now it says return to ship and we're going to have a space battle. But I'll wait for the red alert to go away. And then it should pop up. There it is. Beam up. Always wait for that red alert to go away. Alright, we have to engage Cardassian and Jim at our ships, and there's going to be 3 squadrons.
One ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Sweet. 2 more to go. Come out wherever you are. Scorpion fighters are helping me. They have really set the timer high on this. 5 minutes to respawn. That explosion killed 2 of my fighters. And I have 5 minutes before I can launch more. I do not like that. That's new. They never used to have a time limit like that on Scorpion fighters. I am not happy about it. These Keldons are pretty hard. try to stay on one side of it if I can. He's got his photonic fleet going, but we're just going to keep focusing on the main one. Got an accolade for dealing Tetrion damage. Got him. There we go. Accolade complete. Fight the factional fleet. Hooray for forging bonds. Depart the system. You have completed all objectives. Do you want to leave? Yes, by all means. Let's leave. There we are. Report to Starfleet. Hail Starfleet. So, the True Way is looking for allies. That could be a real problem for Starfleet. The True Way are terrorists. They're desperate to drive us out of Cardassian space. And they want everything to be exactly like it was before the Dominion War. They want to rule with fear, and they'll hurt anyone to get what they want. Even their own people. I'm going to need your help to keep this situation contained. Alright, and we can get a Polaron full auto rifle, a personal energy harness, or shield, personal energy harness shield, or a phaser stun pistol, or a phaser sniper, or a personal shield Mark 10 with cap and plasma, with capacity and regeneration. So, I think we'll take this Polaron, and we might give it to one of my bridge officers. How about that? That sounds like a good idea, because it's got Polaron bolt burst. Let's see, it's got a bolt burst, and it's got 2.5 chance weapon malfunction. It's a pretty good weapon. We'll take it.
Congratulations, Admiral.
And now I'm Rear Admiral Lower Half 43. We'll put that down. Oh, yes, thank you. Not yet. Go away. We'll put that down here. Now all this stuff I can sell later. And there we go. So that was that mission. And now we can do the next mission in the next episode called The Long Night. And that's where we get to go to Empok Nor. And then from there, let's see, we're just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 missions from finishing the Cardassian struggle. I can't wait, because it just gets all kinds of fun when we get to the Borg and the Undine and all that stuff. Just a whole lot of fun, and I even like the Breen missions. They're pretty fun. So I can't wait to get to that stuff. Alright, so there you go. I'll see you guys for the next episode.